Okay, hello again. Let's start today live stream. Okay, we have some interesting new AI apps and photogrammetry techniques I want to show you. So let's begin. We already saw this Blockade Labs AI tool before. It is basically 360 panorama creator, where you just need to write a good prompt. And let me just say hello everyone. Okay, so you basically write prompt and you get this almost perfect 360 panorama. So let's try to make one new panorama. There were some new options inside of this panorama creator, and those were like for manual drawing. Okay, so basically you can draw some lines here, and based on that and based on your prompt you can have this completely new panorama. Okay, so we don't need right now, we want to draw right now. We'll just write some prompts to see what will be the result. One of the new options is this generate depth. We will need this, of course, because when we want to import this and we want to have this 3D simulation and depth, so this feature need to be turned on. You just click this on. So let's try to create some cyberpunk city street with futuristic cars. You have a lot of different options here, so let's stay with this digital painting first to see what we'll get. We need to wait a few seconds and then we'll see our new 360 panorama. Okay, after that we will take this panorama and bring it into this new tool called Metaverse. So this is our new panorama. I will create full screen. Okay, so it is really good. There are some mistakes like this one where two cars are merged, like they are in some car crash, but in general it is really good. I think it's really good. So right now we just need to download this panorama. We just need to click download. I saw that if you don't you need to give permission into your browser, so because this panorama is made of two parts. One is texture and one is depth. Okay, so you need to allow browser to download both images. If you don't allow, I think it will download only one, first one. Okay, so right now we have this. I will drag it here so you can see. So we have this panorama and depth. Okay, this depth is for this. Okay, and now we'll go into this new fantastic tool from Illumine AI called Metaverse. So Metaverse is basically a web tool where you can use their pre-made world, 3D worlds, 360 panoramas, or you can import your own. So there are some pre-made. I think they were all built with Skybox, this Blockade Labs, Skybox AI, okay, and you basically just click on any pre-built and you can check it out right away. So we will go here on this custom tool and we will import our texture and our depth map. So you just click here, import texture, wait a second, it's here, and now we'll upload this depth. Okay, it's inside, and voila, we have our finished 3D world. As you can see, it's no longer just flat sphere with image on the side, but it has depth. You can see those objects are like in real 3D. And these new options, which will we use right now, and that is walking inside of this panorama, so we can just go and check it out. It's not perfect, of course, but you can see that we have some kind of 3D model right away. I saw this new plugin where you can connect it with Unity, so I think we will cover that in the next episodes. So you can see that we can walk into our our 3D world, and also there is a feature with 3D animated character. So you just put him into this 3D world and he can walk right away. It's fantastic. And the best part is that he recognizes these objects and it see them like real 3D objects. They have perspective and height, so you can walk over them. I just pressed again. You can run with shift. It's like a standard game. So you can see it recognizes all objects as they are real 3D models. Okay, it's really interesting. Yeah, and based on your 3D world, you can climb on other stuff too. Let me try to go here on this building. As you can see, this character can climb. So it looks like he really recognizes our 3D world. It's amazing, really amazing. Now, right now, he is climbing on this sphere. It has like the top. Let me jump down, but it's really interesting. So basically, you just need to import any 360 panorama or image from wherever you have it. You can even create your own panorama with your mobile phone, or you can download it from internet and you can import it here. Only thing you need is, of course, this depth map, and that map can be built by hand, of course, custom. So let's try to download one 360 panorama. Let me go here. Okay, let's see what we got. Let me see. I need some. I will get bigger size, large one. Okay. Okay. Let me see this. Okay. So it's 2000 by 1000 pixels. Let me download this. Okay. And let's try to import this right away to see if it is okay. Just a second. What format is this? It's AVF file. We need to we need to convert it into something else. Just a second, I will convert it to PNG. Okay, okay, it is converted. So let's go back to skybox texture. This we need to clear our depth map. I need to refresh this page. Just a second. Okay, let's import our new texture without depth map to see. It has this water stamp, but I think it's good. Yeah, it's okay. So let's build custom depth for our 360 panorama we just downloaded. So we have this tool, we saw it before on Hugging Face. It's called Zoe Depth, where you can upload image or 360 panorama into this tool, so it creates depth for your image. So I will take this depth prediction and I will create this depth map. It is really quick, okay, really fast. So we need just to download this depth map. Okay, it's here. Okay, so let's go back here and add again this and this. Okay, so now you can see that this image already has a depth. You can see right here and on some parts. It's not so visible because we have this like platform over water and it's open space, but it is working. I will show you with the panorama I took by myself in my house. So let's put this character inside. Yeah. Oh, he's stuck here, but he will climb over, so he can walk over water. Interesting. As you can see, I think that character is maybe too small, but as he's come closer, he become bigger. Okay, it's not so bad. So you see, it immediately becomes 3D. It's really interesting. It recognizes these parts where you can go inside or over this fence. Really nice. So this depth builder, you can use, I don't know, tools like LeaPix converter, but here is a problem because objects put here are have a low resolution. So I think that Zoe Depth it's better for these kind of things. Okay, let me try here. Yeah, okay, you need to go to share and we need to take this depth map only, full size. Okay, is it checked? It is okay. Save. So let's see how big is this. Let me see, 2000 pixels. Yeah, it is really similar to the one we built just a second ago, but that one built with the Zoe Depth has more details. You can see this fence and this space between, and this one is not so detailed. Let me try to import the new one right here. Okay, and the depth map, this one, to see, can we see the difference? Now let's go this. Yeah, there globally it's really the same, but this one it has more details. Okay, yeah, it's interesting also. So I have this panorama I built before with the tool called Polycam. Polycam is a photogrammetry tool. It is free and you have paid account, but you can do this with free version. It's just quick panorama, so you can download or export this panorama just a skybox. You just need to make one 360 turn inside your object or place where you wanna create it, and then just download this panorama. So we need depth for this new skybox. So let me import it here and create new depth map. Okay, this tool is really quickly. Okay, and just download this depth map, new one. I will call this skybox map. Okay, so let's go into Instaverse. Sorry, let's skybox. Okay, and import skybox map. Okay, import. Yeah, you can see that visually it feels like 3D. Let me try with this. Yes, so you can see it feels and knows where the edges of objects inside house are. And let's put our character inside. So as you can see, he can walk on objects, so it really recognizes them. Let me climb here. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, it can walk. Okay, let's climb here. This is iron board, so he can feel and know where the horizontal plane is. Really interesting. Okay, so where is our photogrammetry? Just a second, let me go back to Polycam. So in Polycam you can make many different photogrammetry objects. Of course, you can make photogrammetry of smaller objects, bigger, or you can make photogrammetry of 3D models of places. So those are some examples I made before. Those are Schleich plastic dinosaurs. They are very detailed. Let me open one. It is really cool to see when you make an object, to see how detailed it can be. Of course, photogrammetry depends, the quality of your 3D model depends on many different factors. Your mobile phone, of course, lighting you have, and how good this software is. Of course, I have tested probably 20 different photogrammetry softwares, and the Polycam is one of my favorite. Let's say each model you made, you can export in many different 3D model formats. You can make video and so on. So you have basically all you need: OBJ, GLTF, FBX. So if you want to print STL directly, PLY, and so on. So you just download this, choose model or models, and then you can import it into Blender or any other 3D software, and you can manipulate, clean, or whatever you want from there. So I saved this video of testing these 3D photogrammetry softwares. So I will play this short video so you can see. I was testing Magic Scan, Metascan, Scaniverse, and Capture. So the object was furry bear. Fur is, let's say, maybe complicated to scan, but the fur was not so long. So as you can see, all models are pretty good. They have really good resolution, and you can export all models from any software into different 3D formats to use later. Some software have like this extract mode where it can automatically crop your 3D model, and on some you need to do it manually, of course. Okay. And I have this. Okay, this is one dinosaur. So first is this is Luma AI. Luma AI is different kind of photogrammetry software. It uses neural radiant fields, different technology, and it wasn't so good when you export model, but on videos and zooming the quality was really good. Here is Polycam again, and you can see when you zoom in all objects, some details are very good. You need to create maybe around 100 or 150 photos in few circles so you can achieve really good resolution and results. You can see that Polycam model is better, the best from those three. And you can even use video as input in Luma AI, so you don't need to use only set of photographs. You can use your video, and you can import that video into Luma AI and generate 3D model on or some kind of place inside of it. Okay. Let me go here. Let's try to create one more. Okay, let's go with just a second. Let me think. Do you have any idea, maybe, or wish what kind of 3D world we want to create? You can write in comments on YouTube, so I can create it right away. Okay, I will do it by myself. Let's create magic forest with rocks and background. Okay, let's take this realistic one and generate. Yeah, this looks really good. It's pretty sharp. I'm certain that soon this skybox feature and will have like totally extracted objects as unique 3D models. So this is our magic forest with stones. So it look really good. Let's download. Okay. So we have this magic forest and depth map. I will delete all this, so it doesn't stuck. Okay, let's try to upload new one. Okay, and this depth map. Okay, yeah, it looks really good. Just a second. World size. I didn't see this feature before, so you can zoom or zoom out. Let me zoom here. Okay. So the character is bigger, really big right now. How can I go back? Right here. So let's do it like this. Now it's tiny. Okay. Didn't catch that feature before. Interesting. So maybe the best is like right here. Yes, interesting. Yes, as you can see, you can build really interesting 3D metaverses right away, and those 3D worlds, you can create them as 3D model using Zoe Depth. We will build one right now, and you can import them into VR, into Oculus Vision Pro if you have it, or any other VR device. So you can basically be inside and walk inside those worlds. This climbing feature is really awesome. It really knows where something is. Really interesting. Okay, let's use this magic forest and build 3D model. So we will use this Zoe Depth again. Let me just refresh this page. So we will use this 360 panorama through 3D. Okay, we just need to import this texture, and these keep occlusion edges need to be turned on because we will have holes we don't want to. Okay, and we just need to create our 3D mesh based on that texture. It's really fast. As you can see, it is ready right away. Let me download this. It is in GLB format, and the file size is around 20 megabytes per mesh. I will open it in 3D viewer. Okay, so here is our 3D world. It's hard to turn around. I will open Blender and import this GLB inside. Just a second. Okay, so let's import GLB. Yes, it's 20 megabytes. Okay, let's turn texture on. Let me see. It's not with texture. Just a second. Why not? It didn't import texture. Okay, we will do it manually. I don't know why didn't import. No. Okay, let's go here. Let's create new material, and we will add environment texture. I think it will be the best one. We'll open this. Just a second. See this one. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it is good. Let me see. Yes. So basically this Zoe Depth creates everything like Instaverse did, but in here are we in Blender, so you can build your 3D world and import it into any VR hardware like Oculus or Vision Pro or something else. You can even use these 3D models for, I don't know, as environments for augmented reality, for example. So you can basically build, instead of just regular sphere with texture on, you can build, you can import this 3D model with depth and build on top of it, so you can have more realistic environment. It's not perfect, of course. You can see some weird spots, but we create this in few seconds, minutes, so it's not so good. Of course, this model should be optimized because it is 20 megabytes. You need to lower the quality under, I don't know, 1-2 megabytes, to keep the good quality of and the resolution of this texture, but it is really easy doable. So you can have this in your AR project. Okay, so let me go back into this polygon again. So this model particularly, I made it in at Sunday. We were at local zoo in Croatia, Zagreb. This was a large monument of crocodile, artistically, of course. It is, I think it's 3 or 4 meters long. As you can see, it got really good details. It is made of metal and rock. This part was this other kind of metal, and those white parts are made of marble, I think. So as you can see, the quality, I spent like maybe 1 minute going around. I think I got like 2 circles around this model. I was first go in the upper position, so I recorded the top, and I'm using this semi-auto mode in Polygon, where you can turn your shutter on, and when you go around object, the camera goes off on every few seconds. When you move, it goes. So it is really important in photogrammetry that your images overlap, so the software can recognize the image before, and each next image need to overlap. So first circle was like from this position, and I went around this. Of course, it is 4 meters long, so I need to go like right over here. Okay, and the next one was in like straight position. Okay, and the last one was really low. You need to put camera down on the road level, so you capture these parts under the object. It depends on object, of course. So this particular object has all sides except that the bottom, of course, because you can lift it and record the under it. Okay, but some objects, and in some cases you will need the whole object, like for example when you record sneakers, or I don't know, some other objects. Let me see if I have some objects. I have this sneaker. Okay, so this sneaker was recorded first two circles around it, and then I put this sneaker on the one side, and I go whole around it. So it is important that the software recognize this part and this part. You can go immediately after side to the bottom. You need to have this slow transition from the sides to the bottom. Okay, so if it needs to recognize when you go to the bottom, you don't need to record the other side. So you need only to record 360 around sneaker standing on the sole, and you put it on one side and go only one circle, and that's it. So you can see the details are really good. It was recorded, I think, in a room. Sometimes is really good to record, if you can, the objects outside, but don't do it on sunny day. The best light is when it's cloudy, so the shadows are really soft. You don't want hard shadows. The shadows need to be soft. If you have the equipment, you can set up your lights from many different angles, so you kill those shadows, and so the object is clean. Of course, when you create your 3D model, then you can clean it afterwards in Blender or any other 3D software. You can fix color, fix holes if you have some. I think in this case I didn't have any holes, but you can see it's really pretty good quality for, I don't know, 5-minute work. This part below was edgy because it is white, and it didn't probably didn't recognize this so good. But when you do photogrammetry and you're recording images, it is good to have different background colors, of course. So if you have white part here, maybe you can choose, I don't know, green or red, so not blue like this upper part. So you need to combine all those parts to achieve the best result, of course. But in really short time you can have this 3D model ready. Then you need to optimize it, of course, so it's light, and then you can create, I don't know, shoe try on augmented reality filter in Snapchat, for example, because right now only Snapchat has this try on feature, feet recognition, in social AR, of course, applications. And you can create this AR lens where people can immediately try this sneaker or shoe on their feet, and it is easier for them to buy this item because they already saw this shoe on their own feet, and they know how it look. They don't need to go to shop. Okay. Let me show you one more. This is the one artist from Croatia. I did scan of him. Let me show you the details and precision of Polycam. It was scanned in his atelier, so you can see that this model is pretty good. I mean, those details aren't so good and precise, but overall it is not so bad quality for few minutes of scanning. And you can create real human avatars. So for example, if you want to create avatar later for animation or something, you just took a person, let him stay in, or her, in T-pose, and then you can create this scan and later animate this avatar. We did it before in Mixamo tool from Adobe, where you can pretty easy animate anything into animated character, and then you can use this animated character for VR, Metaverse, or augmented reality experiences, whatever you want or whatever you need, of course. So again, we made panoramas, 360 panoramas inside of Skybox. We then put our panorama into this Instaverse, where you can try your character, or you just go and fly around your panorama. I show you the same thing doing in LeiaPix. We use Hugging Face Zoib depth to create depth or 3D model from panorama, and I show you some examples and tips and tricks in Polycam and generally for photogrammetry. I hope you find something new, you learn something new, and we'll see in a few days, few weeks maybe.